On this channel, I like to answer some questions people are too afraid to answer. Like, how do you out Pizza the Hut? When you kick an ice cube under the fridge, where does it go? Do women poop? What would a Fortnite movie even look like? And I don't have all those answers yet, but I got a pretty good understanding on that last one. SWAT director made a movie in Fortnite, and it was received very well. And with the sequel announced, I thought, why not cash in on someone else's success? But before we get too far into this video, I just want to make this clear. I do not know anything about Fortnite, so if I get stuff wrong, you now know why. There are two factions fighting for control of the island. There's Shadow, led by Midas, and Ghost, led by Ocean. Now these two hate each other. It's like they only exist just to fight each other. God, I couldn't imagine constant back and forth with someone with no end in sight. You know, if you want my advice, they should make out. Shadow, along with Midas, is made up of Chaos Agent, Scratch, Brutus, Fusion, and Cyclo, while Ghost is made up of Ocean, John Wick, Deadpool, Peely, this buff cat named Meowskulls, and his son, Kit. Oh, and not to mention backed by Aquaman and Atlantis. So as you can see, Midas is kinda outnumbered. So he has to do a pro gamer move, and pro gamer move he did. See, that Cyclo guy from earlier is a robot, and apparently they used him to control the water levels. And yeah, Midas just used him to attack Atlantis and kill as many members of Ghost. But the battle left Atlantis defenseless and Cyclo badly damaged. But that was only the beginning of Midas's mysterious plan. Back at Ghost, Kit, son of Meowskulls, is being scolded by Ocean for not being on guard duty. I mean, what do you expect from a kid in a mech suit? Later on, like, they even say he's 4 years old. Between you and me, these guys deserve to lose. I'd say I'm Team Midas all the way. Speaking of Midas, let's go see what he's up to. Oh shit, he's squaring off with Peely. My man Midas looks cornered. How's he gonna get out of this one? Yeah, that's right, my guy Midas is ultra powerful. With Peely locked up, we get to meet Kit's family. Meowskulls, the loving, caring father, and according to Ocean, one of Ghost's finest agents. Then there's Sky, Kit's mom. She's kind of the one to motivate Kit while his dad, like, tears him apart. I mean, that's really all she does. She doesn't really do anything else in the movie. Side note, are we just gonna skim over the fact that this lady right here fucked the cat? While watching this the first time, that's all I was thinking about. Just this lady getting her pussy slayed by a 6-foot buff cat. Anyway, Peely broke out of Shadow and escapes. Midas hires this Chaos Agent guy, who then hires a robot to kill Peely. And just like that, we see our favorite banana get hard scoped. We even see a funeral for him. Now here's where we run into our first issues. Ocean says they know Midas will be getting a car at Salty Springs. Like, how do they know Midas needs a car? And how do they know where the car will be? These questions aren't answered and kind of ruin the flow. Back at Shadow, Midas says he needs a car. He doesn't say the reason, he just says, hey, I'm getting a car. And keep in mind that Ghost already knew Midas was getting the car before Midas told anyone. Either Ghost can see the future, or it's just a massive plot hole just to keep it going. Ocean and John Wick capture Midas in the middle of the street. He wouldn't be out there if he was trying to get the car. You know, that car that was just brought up out of nowhere. Chaos Agent saves Midas and gets the car. This whole segment was pointless. Midas tells Brutus about his sister, Jules. So one day, Midas, Jules, and Brutus... Wait, he's telling the story to a guy that was there? Yo, that's like hanging out with a bunch of friends one night, and then talking about the night the next day to the same group of friends that were there. There's no reason Midas to be telling Brutus this. Anyway, so the trio are on the soccer field, just minding their own business when Jules gets shot and killed. Wow, that hit different. Back at Ghost, Ocean, and John Wick come up with their next plan, which is to wait and attack when they lower their guard. In the meantime, Ghost plans a Girls Beach Day. Yeah. Unfortunately for them, the conversation was heard by Chaos Agent. It's also a good thing to point out that director himself voices like 5 different characters, and it gets confusing, especially when they all talk to each other. Now it's Beach Day. Things are looking good for Chaos Agent. He's got the element of surprise. There's no way he can miss the... Oh, what the fuck, Chaos Agent? getting beat by 2 girls. What a simp. Now we're getting into the part where I hate the most about this movie, and it's a whole conversation with Kit. Like, I can't express how much I hate this character. The voice is just too obnoxious. It also doesn't help that he breaks his sound barrier every time he opens his mouth. I understand he's supposed to play a little kid, and I hate little kids, so basically what I'm saying is he played the part well. So Midas realized Chaos Agent hasn't checked in, so he sends Scratch to go and rescue him. Scratch is another annoying character because he's supposed to be Australian, but he only says mate in an Australian accent. And he says mates like every other word. Scratch breaks Chaos Agent out and kidnaps Kit. Yay, we got the 2 most annoying people in the same room. It's a Christmas miracle. Midas is using Kit to get the Meow Schools. There's also this subplot about a wizard and a spell. I don't fully understand it though. Midas calls a meeting and lowers the sea levels and reveals Atlantis again. Ocean attacks Shadow and takes out Brutus, killing the last person Midas has ever cared about. Ocean sneaks in and breaks Kit out, but before they escape, Midas confronts them. Midas harnesses the power of Golden Steve and takes out Ocean, the leader of Ghosts. The best part about this is Ocean's friends just watched the execution on a nearby hill. There wasn't even an attempt, they just watched Midas off their leader. Chaos Agent finishes rebuilding Cyclo. Back at Ghosts, they have a funeral, but it wasn't as good as Peely's. Not to leak my funeral tier list or anything, but Peely's is a close second. I don't think Uncle Jeremy's will ever be topped. Ghost regroups at Atlantis, preparing for a final confrontation. Midas sends in Cyclo, the robot that nearly destroyed Atlantis the first time, and I cannot wait. We get to see this thing in action. Wait. What's it doing? It's running away. It literally got shot at for like 2 seconds, then ran away. How did this thing cripple a city? Wait, no, not just any city. Atlantis. I mean, if Ghost is getting their asses kicked by this thing, they deserve to lose at this point. And so the battle begins. Chaos Agent and Scratch take on Kit and Meow Schools, and the cats emerge victorious. These people lost to a 4-year-old cat in a mech suit. Okay, now that I say it out loud, it kind of makes more sense. Now we get the showdown of a century. Deadpool and Fusion square off. Oh, these 2 can't die, by the way. It's kind of underwhelming, it just ends in a stalemate. Cyclo is sent in again and stopped by John Wick. And this is the ultimate showdown we were waiting for. Midas and John Wick. They get their showdown, but it is cut short whenever the remaining members of Ghost corner Midas. But my guy Midas takes them all out. Meowscles gone. Kit gone. Wow, I can watch this clip all day. The movie ends with Midas offing John Wick, and with the Wick out of the way, Midas is 1 step away from taking over the island. And with that, wait a minute, what's this? End credit scene. Yes! It's just a scene of Deadpool leading Meowscles and Kits to a new banana named Unpeely. What does this mean? No fucking idea. And yeah, even though I don't know anything about Fortnite, I still found enjoyment out of this. No, it's not perfect, but what do you expect from a bunch of kids? Plus, Share Factory's limitations. There were times where the music sounded a bit off, but like I said, you can't do a lot in Share Factory, so hey. The acting wasn't the greatest thing in the world, but you know, you can easily look past that. I'd say it's a solid 3.7 out of 5. There were times where the plot was a little off and a few plot holes here and there, but you also got to keep in mind that this is director's first movie, so you got to cut some little slack. That's really all I have left about it. I can't wait for the sequel, and hopefully y'all enjoyed. And yeah, see you in the next one. Peace. What the